Degree Women's College. So that was my UG place. Oh my God. Yeah. And I request all the members, please join us in the felicitation. Sir, Sudhakar sir from LGS College. So Sudhakar sir also from please. Yeah. So anybody for my photo also, please. Yeah. Yes, I have to put it like on social media about my institution. Sukmi, please come over here, please. Sir, please join. Yeah, we anticipated. We anticipated. But I could write it. I believe Lord Venkateshwara only has done this for me.
Yes,
so
yes,
thank you
ma'am.
so much.
And another coordinator of this program who took so good care of us. Own words, yesterday I was saying we are a very humble coordinators. So a small token of our gratitude and affection to you, sir, from behalf of the college and TTD. I request Sudhakar sir also to join.
Madam, please come.
Yes, sir. I'll give you the cover, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam, for accepting our small token of affection and gratitude. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, it's not that, we should accept it is God's gift, ma'am. We have no other option, right? Yeah, thank you so much for this unexpected gift. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I will take care of that.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll do it.
Ma'am,
We will do. I'll put it. At this corner.
okay, so I have a couple of very important announcements for all the participants. You remember we asked you to fill a Google Doc and then most probably we forgot the bank account in the Google Doc. So after that, got all the numbers and everything, but still I'm circulating this paper. Please check your account number, IFSC code and the branch name and your name as it is in the bank so that, crediting that 1,000 rupees of TA maybe next week of, first week of April. Okay, so another important announcement is I'm going to share with you one Word document which is going to give you all ideas about, three different assignments. Participants are going to do this out of the hall, not inside the hall. So please go through it and maybe I'm going to display this right now. So any doubts you have, I will be there to clear them right now in the hall so that when you go back, you don't have to really struggle for that. I'll give you the clues how to do that. Right? So please check your accounts and everything and give the paper back to me and sign opposite to your name saying that, this is right information. That is going to make a big difference to us, right? And I my Dr. Sampath to help me in this. Yeah. And one more thing is, I want to say a few words about this AICT workshop where we faced a lot of difficulties. It's not an easy thing. We just applied, the night of the last day, actually. It was a sudden decision that we made, and we applied and actually uploaded the document at 11:30 in the night. And then it has happened. Maybe they didn't do a lot of work on this. So basically, the problem came. They understood ISER is in the city, Tirupati city. So they told us, don't arrange any kind of a transportation to the participants. Don't give them any kind of a support in terms of accommodation also. So I wanted to tell all these things to you because, some of you may misunderstand us that, oh, these people are, a high attitude and they did take care of us. So I have to tell you the truth on the last day. So I'm just trying to open up. And we are not even supposed to arrange. Ambrish was bent upon arranging a bus from a bus stand to directly to the campus, because we know how difficult it is getting down at the main campus, main gate of the campus, walk all the way or finding your way into this particular lab. All those things were very difficult for us. Still, there were strict guidelines. Every day we used to have a meeting from the AICT officials. All of who are in the government institutions know how difficult it is. Maybe for private institutions it looks funny, but we have to go through that, and we have to be answerable for them, and they will be like very serious on us if we are not responding on one point at least. So this has gone a long way, and without not allowing us to work, but they used to make us sit in the meetings hours together. We used to feel forward. We have to go print the brochure and do a lot of things, and no booking of the hall yet. All those things were going on. Ultimately, good friends like Subramaniam sir, everybody helped us, and Sampath also helped me a lot in floating this flyer, and we got good amount of responses. But problem is, it's a most probably March end. So all of us are busy in a lot of other issues where we are supposed to submit the accounts, because it's a financial year closing. I know with so much of difficulty, all of you are here, and I really miss sir today. He was also very busy, but still he tried his level best to come almost all the sessions. And most of you, heads of the department, you are all in higher positions and very good positions in different institutions. We sit here, nobody knows our capability, but when we are in our office, we are all lions and lionesses, I know that. But when we come here, we become students. We are fresh, we are trying to learn something. So I really, really appreciate this group. Nobody had that kind of an attitude. Everybody was like a student. And they were, including one more gentleman here. So, Banu Prakash sir, if he just says this, all schools will be in the queue. But, he came here every day like a student. He was sitting humbly. Maybe I couldn't go to each and every person and ask them, are you comfortable or not, like Rajesh did today. Rajesh took that responsibility. And Rajesh is a nice person. He's our Dean Academics. And he's such a sweet person, I should say. We never see him angry or anything like that. So, such a nice guy. And he was asking about you guys, right? How are you, comfortable or not? I was overhearing all that. So that hospitality should be there. But I was into most of the, then I couldn't really ask each one of you. So I'm taking opportunity. Maybe once Shweta completes her small activity, we'll have a small session on that as well. Right? And thank you so much, ma'am, for reminding me about my mother institution. I have an aunt, her name is Dr. Premavati. Basically Telugu faculty, and I think she was there almost since the inception of Sri Padmavati Degree College, and that was the only institution for women in those days, my generation. So those days, she is a spinster and she didn't marry anybody, and she had good amount of people behind her, but she dedicated her life to PhD, and even now she's there, almost like more than 80 years. And whenever she speaks, she asks only one question. My college, SPW college. So that kind of a dedication is there in my aunt, and I'm also from her blood anyways. So just trying to tell you that, we are all in a very divine position. Maybe sometimes we are trying to push things, maybe a little harsh, please. I'm just seeking apologies from you in any case. So thank you so much for being here, and please cooperate in that TA part also. So we just trying to do that. That is going to be the final one, and we will go ahead with Shweta's work now. By the time I will upload everything, and I will show you the assignments, and then I will tell you how to do this, right? Thank you so much.
Have you all received your sheets? Welcome back. All your completed sheets. So on the screen there is a score. Have you checked with that? Right? See, 1 to 5 questions, the answer should be true. If you have it as false, then you put a wrong mark for that. If you have kept right, then you tick and give 1 mark. So likewise, then 6 to 10 are false. And bottom line is like based upon your marks, what is your entrepreneurial mindset, we can assess. But of course, again, the very first line, it is saying that it doesn't mean that if you score poorly that you cannot start a business. It's not a kind of discouragement, but still we should assess ourselves with respect to entrepreneurial mindset. So how many of you got 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10? Very good. 1. Anyone else? So, congratulations. So, EP and Yahoo, you are the next big story. So, you have a very good entrepreneurial mindset and you can go with your idea and further prototype development and everything, sir. Who scored in between 8 to 10? Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Nice number. Well on your way, just need the right. So, you should identify the problem aptly and come up with your idea. Then who scored 6 to 8? 1, 2. Nice. So need the idea and to develop some of your skills. This means you need to have the habit of developing entrepreneurial skills among yourselves. Then 4 to 6. 4 to 6. Yeah, almost academic background. Fine. Get well qualified. Something on that side only. On that academy. But it doesn't mean a kind of discouragement. Means you don't have that entrepreneurial mindset or creative kind of thing. Only the thing is if you can inculcate that part, definitely you will come into the 10 out of 10 score. Then 2 to 4. Anyone 2 to 4? No one. So you are destined to be an employee. Choose your career. So no one was there, I think. I guess, right? 0 to no one again. So why are you even doing this test? Fine, thank you. False. See, it should be false if you are having entrepreneurial mindset, creative mindset. Yes. See, I the questions. You are absolutely obsessed with a passion for whatever you do. See, now you are like doing your job, your career or some kind of works. So you are completely passionate about your work. If you are completely passionate of teaching, you won't be sitting here in this particular entrepreneurship FDP program. Or I don't know, few maybe for certificates, but still, if it is whatever you are doing, it will be like you will follow your passion for that particular thing. You absolutely hate obeying rules, following others, or working in a team. Will you hate? But it's like 100% they mentioned here, like absolutely. Okay. Oh, +1 you want? Okay. Sorry then. Your goal is high salary. False. Then fine. I think, I'm sorry for that. 1 to 5 are false. 6 to 10 are true. I'm sorry. I have not checked with the questions. Right. So now I think scores will change. See, this part you might have sent me for the first question itself. Fine. Fine, fine. I'm sorry. Fine, fine. I'm sorry. I don't know how the file might have changed. 1 to 5 are false, 6 to 10 are true. Now, accordingly, please modify your scores. So sorry. Yes, yes. False. Yes, madam, but like, no, for a business, actually, like, people think about investing something for some kind of thing, right? So, in that case, it matters. No, not throwing, but investing. Investing has to happen. Yes, madam. Yes, yes. Where it is. Oh, fourth one. You are very careful with money, watching every penny. Yes. We have one more circles test. So we have sketches here. So using these 30 circles, you need to create 30 images of anything, of any item. See, one circle could be a pizza, it could be a smiley emoji, exactly. So likewise, all 30 creative kind of things has to be done. And definitely these sheets will be assessed, and one or two persons will be selected for the best creative mind kind of thing. But if I show you, you will get ideas. See, you are drawing 30 circular images. Okay, all understood, right? 30 circular images. You can add some wings kind of thing, you can add to the circle. But the main structure should be circular. I just mentioning you an example. When you are doing sketches, how many of you have not understood question? 1, 2, fine. See, we have 30 circles, right? If I show you the example, then some more ideas, but I don't want to show that. Before that, I'm sorry regarding this entrepreneurship activity sheet, somewhere it got missed, but 1 to 5, 6 to 10 reverse. Here. See, we have a crossword puzzle also. If time permits, this image will be shared to you in the group. You can do this. And of course, scamper technique is also one very good technique for idea generation. And now we are here. See, we have circles here. So whatever the image you are generating should be circular. Means like రకాల 30 సర్క్యులర్గా ఉన్న వస్తువులు మీ థాట్లో వస్తాయో అది యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఇన్కార్పొరేట్. హౌ మెనీ సర్క్యులర్ ఇమేజెస్ విల్ కమ్ ఇన్ టు యువర్ మైండ్ యూ షుడ్ డ్రా, యూ షుడ్ పుట్ ఇట్ ఇన్ దట్. సో వన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆల్రెడీ ఐ టోల్డ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఎ పిజ్జా. Second example sir has already mentioned as a smiley emoji. Third could be someone. 4, 5, likewise all. They should be circular. Got for you? Drawing. Yeah, it can be rough diagram. It can be rough diagram. Only the thing is what you are drawing is our motto. Whether it is neat, whether it is clear, not that. What is it you are drawing is the only thing we need. Anything is fine. Any sketches remain? Sketches pending? Yeah, here it is. Madam. Do anyone require sketches more? Sketches? Fine. Red pen, black pen, anything you can. Again, the color also denotes your creativity. It represents your creativity. Madam, do you need this? Okay. Suppose you wanted to draw a bug, red color bug, you wear red colored pen, or else you can mention. And your time is like 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the sheets you need to give it backwards. And please don't try to search in Google. All of you write, put it on paper, whatever is in your mind. What you can just put it on paper. Circular images. And please don't search it on online. Only a kind of funny test, some sort of learning, that's it. This test only triggers your mind, like with how many circular objectives we are watching daily, using also. But still, when we wanted to put it on paper, we will be thinking, right? Sir, I think me could meanwhile. Okay. I think extra. And we have a very famous summer fruit. Seasonal fruit is there. So likewise we come across many circular things. If anything, like if you are unable to represent through diagram, you can write the name also there with pen. That thing can be written. So hope it happened many years for you drawing with sketches, it seems. may denote orange cross section. Anyone have done such kind of thing? Two circles with a bicycle. Okay. Spects. Even I have seen few mentioned spectacles. Fine. This test is like, it's a kind of funny thing, but still Vishnu Chakra, yes. That's a really creative thing. Okay. And likewise, I have seen many one written once idli, then dosa, chapati, all circles, kachori. I have seen. So, and yes, drawn. That's good. Petri plate, really creative. And watch, everyone has mentioned. Someone mentioned table clock and someone mentioned as wall clock twice. So like this is how like you should be creative to generate your prototype. See why the main motto behind this particular test is to be funny. But the thing is, suppose now that we got some idea and some product is there in our mind. So how to come up with that particular prototype into existence? So that prototype development should be creative and also it should reduce the cost of production to you. Then only it will be affordable to sell it. If the cost of production is more, ultimately it's of no use. So reducing the cost of production, reducing the manufacturing cost and all, how you are coming up with your particular prototype. So for that reason or for that, especially creativity and this particular idea generation will play a very important and key role, and of course teamwork is equally important. Thank you very much for your wonderful time, and I thank Banu madam and Amrish sir for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you.
So we go to that assignment, or you want to go have food and come back and look at the assignment? Assignment first, okay. Yeah, and please check 28th forenoon attendance I have given. It has not reached me. It's a trouble to all of us. So please check your papers if at all somewhere or the other you missed it out. But I'm not able to see that. I don't know what happened. Anyways, I'm going to get one more printout. So please, when we are going for lunch, at least sign that. Yeah, don't forget. Thank you very much, Shweta. Please for lunch, and then I will call the driver. Yeah, I know stopping you for a long time is. But I have a selfish reason, because you can help me and help the participants also. In any case, showing this assignment, that is the purpose. Yeah. In any case, I'm sharing the soft copy with all of you in the group. Okay. So we have some related to this. A completion certificate would be issued only after the review of the participants' execution and the learnings of the workshop. So whatever we have learned, it should be reflected in this. So topics and everything have been carefully chosen by AICT, and they're asking us to apply those. Those who have taken notes, it is easy for them, but maybe those people who are spontaneous, you can always that. And you're supposed to complete any two of the following activities and upload the details on the provided form or link after 7 days and before 1 month of the completion of the FDP. So you have a time till 28th of April. So don't delay. I think we forget. So better complete it as early as possible. Activity 1, startup sim. And you have to take 6 hours for this. And objective is participants have to simulate journey from ideation to fundraising. So sub activities include, You have to work on for 2 hours, identify a real world problem. Like I told you, you can look at a parking issue, or maybe you have some issues in your own office. Don't go out. Just look at your own office, your own problems, and try to find a solution for that. Validate it using customer discovery techniques. So, who are the people who are getting affected? Are they really suffering? What is that? When you talk to the people, no, in this case, you will find the solution in their complaint itself. Sometimes we complain, but we don't know we are giving a solution also in the form of complaint. And the other step is like develop a business model canvas. You have 9 dimensions in that, all of you know very well. Create a go-to-market strategy. How to go-to-market strategy is you are going to create awareness about your solution. I'm not even talking about a product. You find a solution, you discuss that with the people in and around, and you make sure that if they give you some suggestions, that is like add-on. And make sure you are making a very robust plan, business plan, and then draw it, keep it, and prepare a pitch for investors. How are you going to convince a person who is going to fund your business? So in that way, you have to make sure that it is a solution. The products are not important. Like I told you, it should be a very attractive concept like Fair and Lovely, or it should be a solution for the problem people are facing. So pitch to a panel of experts and receive the feedback. So this can be done within your own department. Otherwise, you can call us. Myself and Ambrish can meet you online and we'll give you some suggestions. It's our responsibility. And coming to the second part, like activity 2, campus innovation plan. I think this is going to be very easy for you. You can look at this. Participants have to create an innovation and entrepreneurship roadmap for their institution. So your management also will be very happy to hear from you because you're doing something free of cost for them. So 1 hour is identify the gaps in the current innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem at institution. So how can you introduce innovation and entrepreneurship? So maybe you can suggest including it as a part of syllabus. Okay, and then you can say that we are going to conduct hackathons or maybe one-day workshops for our students just to create an awareness among the students, and develop strategies to enhance startup culture and incubation activities. We go through so many days, right? Science Day or National Day, or for example, most probably we are coming across some title you can keep, and make sure that choose at least 10 teams of students, 2 each or 4 each, that differs, and just make sure that they bring something to the campus and sell it to their own friends. Like we talked about this, right? Investment plans and all that, and then just make them understand how it is. As an incubator, maybe you can help them how to rectify. Just ask them to make a presentation and give them suggestions how they can make it better and without any kind of problems. And 1.5 hours, design an actionable 6 months plan for their institution. There itself is like your institution. Try to prepare a actionable 6 months plan. Every month, design one activity. Maybe you are calling some guest as like what we have done yesterday and the day before. Some practical people, young entrepreneurs, and ask them to come and address your students. So design one guest lecture and design an industry visit. So you're not practically taking them. Please note, it's only a plan, right? It's easy for you to do. Only thing is, meticulous on doing it, and keep your institution logo, your name and everything on the top of the page whenever you are preparing a report. Don't forget that. And create an execution roadmap with key performance indicators. Key performance indicators are those which are going to help us to standardize the. So compare and then try to make them stronger, and make sure you just mention them. How are you making them as KPIs? And we are talking about review by and improve plan based on feedback. Most probably you are all from institutions where your own sitting next to you. So maybe you can take their help and do it. Otherwise also, we are still in a WhatsApp group. Instead of your own colleague, if you don't have a colleague right now here, you are a single participant like Apollo participant. So maybe you are supposed to talk to any one of us where you are comfortable. Your vibes are same, you are comfortable, you can always take care of that. Review, after review, just make sure that you are presenting the final plan to experts. Like, you can always call any of your IIC coordinators or anybody. And activity 3 is conducting a workshop for faculty and students at the campus or institution. This is again a plan, and participants to conduct a workshop for 2 to 3 hours. Right? This is excellent exercise for you. I don't think you have to put it on paper. You can do it. You can literally do it. So invite some faculty and students, and just make sure the number of participants for the workshop should be like 40 to 60. A class will be fine. I think if you are teaching a course to your own class, like obviously all of us have 60 students minimum in our class, isn't it? So make sure in your own class, don't have to have other students. Class, you can do this. Develop a plan for workshop or any of the topic are learned or interested. Maybe you are interested in creativity and innovation, or you are interested only in go-to-market, whichever topic it is, you can do that. And develop experiential learning activity related to the topic to engage the participants. Okay, all of you cannot copy the 30 circles, but most probably you can design your own ways, or you can search for them in the Google. You have lots of experiments. And make sure that the students are doing, and keep those papers with you, and develop short content for the workshop to share during the workshop, like whatever we have done. We have done a very small write-up on that, and actually on the social media and in our own, I'm trying to give material to the local press and media about every day, whatever is happening here, how many speakers are coming, what has happened in our FDP. I'm just making a very short description about our FDP activities to the press. In the same manner, you can always do that. Which speaker has come or which activity is actually going towards key learning takeaways, right? All of us know we have POs, COs, right? Course objectives, learning objectives, student learning objectives. We can match, right? In the same way, you can just make a small matrix of that and ensure photos and short videos of the workshop. So I think activity 3 is a best. You can just cling on to your own class students. Don't go out. They are going to be very obedient to you because internal marks are there in your hand ultimately. So make sure. Third activity, so it's like, practical, hands-on experience for you. And then maybe activity 2 or activity 1, it's up to you guys. But still, so any difficulty, anytime, you can call Ambrish and look at his expression. Yeah, you can call any one of us. So whichever time we can make out. If we are not picking up your call, don't get depressed. We will come back and call you. Evening times are, sometimes, because all of us are, sometimes, held up with certain things. So any doubts, anything, even I request Shweta to throw some light. You can do. That's going to be a very helpful thing. Yeah. Ambrish, something about this? That means Ambrish is hungry. Food is ready. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah. Otherwise, he will not leave a chance to help and give his suggestions. Right. Okay. Shweta, you want to say something? Or ma'am, anybody, you want to help?
If we are coming like 2 people together, so can we conduct together or separately?
The completion certificate we issue to those faculty members that will complete 2 activities.
Until you submit this, they will not allow us to give you certificate of completion.
Yes.
It's a very nice question.
Which one? She didn't ask me a question, right? It is here, very much clear, right? Okay. Yeah, if you see it here, you have in this activity 2, last but one point, right? Review by co-participants and based on feedback. It doesn't have to be only your institution. Now all these 30 people have become your co-participants. So there is no limitation on only our institution. Maybe it's going to be nice if you can reach out to somebody from not from your own institution. Yeah. Did I answer, Ambrish? Yeah. Yeah. Sir, you are from engineering and they are from management. And even in management, there are different streams, right? So they will be working in their own area and you will be doing something for engineering, management, or maybe some scientific research or whatever way. Only thing is we need to learn how to present it as a document. All of our experts, right, in NIRF and, documentation is the ultimate thing. Please understand. This is where creativity and innovation, like she said, how you present your idea. Yeah. So that is important. It doesn't mean that you're all from the same institution, so you should not be conducting. Sometimes it's just a plan also, right? One is a plan and one is
Activity, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I wanted to say, ma'am. One is this campus innovation plan is good. We all can take this, so we can give our inputs like what we want to do, like for our institutions. And the third activity will be good, as you have rightly mentioned. It is very easy for also. We can conduct for our students. We can take the feedback. We can do everything. It is very simple, ma'am. We can do that. So both these activities, I think they are good. The first one is also good, but both these are very convenient and easy to conduct. Activity 1 and 2. And they have given their clearly completion certificate will be issued to only those faculty members who will complete minimum 2 activities and upload. So each participant has to complete 2. It is not that we are coming from the same institution.
that too 27th of April.
Yeah, by 27th of April, yeah.
I'm not even saying 28th. I'm
Yeah,
saying
27th.
of April. Or maybe
And
24th of
madam,
April also is okay.
Madam, about this, regarding this uploading, we have to send it to you. You will upload it, or
No,
we?
ma'am. I will share the link.
Okay.
Maybe whenever they tell us.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I'm not supposed to disclose the link right now.
Okay, okay.
Otherwise, what happens is we will just keep on uploading. So they don't want that.
Okay,
So
madam.
they said you have to complete it, and then most probably when they give us indication, maybe they are going to give us the link only end of the month, most probably, or 1 week ahead. So we will share it with you. That is why we are going to don't leave the group. FDP who are all there in the group, don't leave it. Okay, stay. And I request don't post good morning, good night, and sweet dreams and all that. Let it be very, very professional and not to have too many messages, right? So that we can save some space, right? Yeah. Thank you.
Do you review those assignments? Do you review or directly you send through link?
When you are uploading it, it goes straight to the AICT. We don't have control on that. Even I cannot edit, I cannot see. Most probably they will see. They will do the downloading and they may be grading, ma'am, because 50 institutions are only selected all over India. And in Andhra Pradesh, only ISER is selected and Geeta University is selected. So they have just tried to balance, I believe. We are in this fag end and Vizag is on the other end. So in between, every college should be taken care of by these 2 institutions. Maybe that is the idea. So per state, only 2 institutions have been taken, maybe in Andhra, I'm not sure. In Tamil Nadu, I saw 3 colleges, but maybe depending upon the number of institutions, they would have had some kind of a formula how to select. So obviously, a lot of things, certificates or posters, everything has been made by them. We didn't do anything. The design or anything, we just added only the names of the participants and dates only we have done the editing. Otherwise, everything is same. That's where I said you go to any of these workshops, you will get the same kind of a certificate for those participants also, except for the last logo, that is the institution logo. That's why we are more valuable because all of us are, CFI, centrally funded institutions, more value for this kind of a certificate, I can assure you. If only you can make your principals understand. Yeah. How? No.
What for that time
but
duration is
ma'am,
mentioned?
in
Time duration. What for that time duration is mentioned, madam?
Time that is mentioned here, 2 hours, and then for some of them 1.5 hours and 6 hours and all that, right? Sir's question is, how can we determine when you are presenting a document like each and every assignment? Now, take for example, you have this activity one, right? 2 hours is there. Which day are you starting this? And put that date, and maybe you would have were on discussions and brainstorming and all that. Mention that. Another day you would have taken up this same thing and you're discussing with your friends or how to conduct. You may be having your research scholars or juniors or colleagues to help you. You can put that date and another 1 hour. So don't forget to mention which day you have started the discussion and keep those hours. We are not asking you to work continuously for 2 hours, right? So that mean like documentation, that's what I'm saying. Documentation is important. I mean, if possible, I'll try to create a template and share it with you, but that is only guidelines. Don't use it. They will easily understand, okay, everybody has got a same kind of a stuff, right? So be careful, make your own thing. That is where creativity comes in, right? Shweta told water bottles are all same. We use them only for drinking water, but we have different shapes and colors. What is the reason? Okay, so coming to the same institution, you have your own class students. Are you guys teaching same students? MBA, fine, but topic is different, right? What is your specialization? Sentiment analysis. I'm not asking about your PhD, I'm asking which course are you taking? Anna, is it HR, finance, production, strategy? What are you taking? General management. What are you taking, sir? Operations management. Is there any connection between these two? You do it for your operations management student, you do it for your other person, right? Other class. Am I clear on that?
Madam,
Yeah. Any more doubts?
Second,
Yeah, I said even in engineering, you have civil, you have mechanical. You can't say that engineering is a generic term. Come on, we are all teachers.
Madam, the second one, Madam, Banu Madam, institution innovation plan is there, no? So that will be the same for if we have one IAC for another 6 months. Okay.
We are not bringing IAC into this at all.
It's your idea.
Bhuneshwari ma'am is all alone. You are doing your topic. Uma ma'am is going to do something else on her topic. You choose a topic. That's why I said you have to include. Please note down. You have to have one tag with all the subjects. You know, you have your schedule, right? Try to tag some of those. Today we dealt with the creativity and innovation. Don't put it like creativity and innovation simple. Creativity and innovation in maybe in operations management, okay, manufacturing of washing machines, how the assembling is happening, and is there any way that a student is going to explain it in a very different manner to you? So maybe you can talk about that, right? And HR management, you can say that recruitments are happening through LinkedIn profiles and other things. So how technology is helping you. So maybe you put a small competition to your own students. Ask them to come up with the 10 ideas. Give them same topic. Tell them how differently are you going to make it, right? So they will come back to you with the different ideas. You choose whichever is possible and very realistic one. And then you try to have 1 hour session with them on this. Bring somebody and your own faculty or maybe somebody.
I just wanted to add two more points. Like for those who wanted to fill activity 1, so please, this is the only kind of request, don't use ChatGPT. Suppose you a problem statement like plastic recycling or bioplastic generation, some kind. Anyhow, ChatGPT will give same kind of answer for n number of people who have asked the same problem or some kind of thing. So don't go for that. And the second one is they ask to present a pitch deck. So for that particular pitch deck, we have a standard template, madam. So which is of like portal will be sharing that part. So that thing I will be sharing it to madam. Madam will be sharing the pitch decks. Those who are from industry side, if they wanted to conduct activity 1, So you will be having pitch deck template, that thing you can be followed, and BMC and all will be there regularly online also, that can be followed. So the only thing is why, because even the evaluators of AICTC also come to know that whether you fill the activity and through ChatGPT or from your minds. So I just wanted to say these two kind of things.
Done, right? With the Lego blocks, you have built a product. I said, any doubts before you jump into almost 2 weeks, I will try to handhold, and I is busy timings, but still, ma'ams are also experts, but they can also help us. That is why I said don't go away from the group. They are experts. Actually, they are doing better things from long years. So you can depend on them, and you can always take their advice also. Just wait for some time. Immediately they may not be sending a message. Like I said, you can always have a 24-hour timeline. Wait for them. Otherwise, you can separately also send a message. Don't say, push that, please come, please tell me, question marks and all that. That creates a lot of tension on the mind of the other person receiving it. And post it like a very general idea. And it can happen on voluntary basis. But at the rate of Uma ma'am, please answer me. Very difficult, right? So post it, anybody can answer. All of us are experts now, isn't it? Right. So don't to say that, I'm from the same institution, I'm going to do this, because we are different areas. We have that leverage. And anytime, can you just say that your fingerprint is, another person is having the same fingerprint? Yeah, you're all unique. God chosen you guys to be unique. And what is the fun in copying? Told our students when they just do that, right? So it's a good thing. We learn by doing certain things. So I request you, even though it is a small number, I'm very happy, because, going to prove that we have learned something, and we can change from the roots, right? So that is more important. Okay? Right. Thank you. Any other doubts or questions? Then otherwise we can go to the food, right? And after the lunch, I request you guys to relax a bit. This hall will be still open, and maybe slowly we can go to the the foundation day function. You will see the stadium. There is a very wonderful table on the top of it, right? So you can get inside and be our guest today, and you'll be been amazed that how a science institution works. Better than a lot of management institutions. Management we learned, but they have learned everything already, and it's innate in them. So wonderful place. So please visit us. Otherwise, we have to take a permission, and the Coliseum will never be open. It will be a safe place for a lot of programs. Anyways, right? Thank you so much. And after lunch, I wish to have a feedback session from each of you. Everybody should come and talk. That is the best part. So we'll finish the lunch 2 o'clock to 2:15. We can do that. Yeah, right. Thank you so much. In any case, I will circulate a Google Doc once again for the feedback also. Just trying to make it very simple, not too many questions, but please do that. And I wish that you have to bring in that problem also into this. Like timing was difficult. Deliberately adding that question so that AICT will understand, okay, March is not my request from you, for all of you. Thank you.